Hi YouTube. Today I'm going to do a long-term review on this Miele cat and dog uh, model S7260 upright vacuum. I bought this vacuum back in August of 2016. I think I paid $350 delivered for it. I got it off of eBay. I found someone selling a unit. I was replacing a Dyson DC-17, and my initial reaction to the Miele was very positive. I noticed that it was extremely quiet. It's a very quiet vacuum compared to the Dyson. It seemed to just do everything better than the Dyson did. But as I got using it, just the little things started showing up. Like for instance, it has the HEPA filter with the charcoal, and I bought that, because that was one of the reasons of the Dyson DC-17 and all those canisters, that the bagless units, those you can bang on those all day long and the dust never comes out of them. I wanted to go back to a bag. And with this unit here, I spent the little bit extra money on the looking for one with the HEPA filter and the activated charcoal and everything. And when I first got it, it was beautiful. I mean, it actually did make the room smell nicer. But as you started using it, and because I do have a dog. When the initial startup on the vacuum, you always get that smell. And I called Miele about it, and they told me, well, I had to change the bag and the filter. And I said, well, the bag was fairly empty, and the filter, maybe 2 months into it. And then I did it, but it still had the same smell. And you would think that through the bag and through the filter that would take care of it, but if your vacuum smells, you're gonna have to clean the whole thing out. You're gonna have to go through all the tubing and everything to get that smell out. So even with those extra filtration, you still are not gonna get that smell out unless you clean everything. Now, with that being said, if you don't have a dog, I think you'll never end up with a smell like that unless you vacuum up something wet and you don't realize it. It picks up dog hair very easily. There's no problem with pet hair on this thing, whether it's on the smooth hardwood or the rugs or the carpet. No problem at all. I'm picking up pet hair. The unit, it's kind of heavy. If you're going to carry it upstairs and everything, you really do feel the weight of this thing. But as far as running it, it's very smooth, very maneuverable. No problem with using it on that end. I do like the light in front, but because of that light, it shows me that this is very poor at picking up sand. The rug that it's sitting on there, because it's black, you could see as the vacuum is running, you can see the sand bouncing and everything. You can see that the agitation's working, but you can go over and over and over. You're not going to pick it up. So that's why I'm starting to consider finding a new vacuum, because as that sand gets to the bottom of those rugs and those carpets, and everything, they act like just little cutting devices, and as you walk on them and everything, it ruins the rugs, it ruins your carpet and everything. So Miele is very poor at sand. So the suction on it is great, especially on the hose using the wand and everything. No problem at that. The coil on it, it's kind of, it's good that it goes back and everything, but you kind of fight it when you get on the longer end of it. But I guess it's not a big deal. It's better than being loose and just falling apart. One thing I did notice on the handle it's sometimes it's kind of hard to get it out of that little area there where it's rests the bottom of the wand there. You got to really pull up on it. One thing I really wish it would have, I don't think any vacuum has this, but one thing I really, really wish it would have on the end of the wand, like if you're going into tight corners or like between the refrigerator or something, somewhere where it's dark, it would be really nice if you could have a little light on the end of that wand. That way you could see what you're doing, because what I normally have to do is kind of point the vacuum, kind of move it in the way to kind of see what's back there and everything. So that would be something that I don't know if maybe there is a vacuum that has it, but as far as I know, that I haven't seen one. But other than that, I mean, it's if you don't have problems with the sand and the dirt, especially the sand, if you're bringing it in. I mean, if there's little pebbles and everything, it'll pick those up. It doesn't have a problem with that. But it's the sand that really it has a problem with. But if you don't garden, if you don't have pets going in and out, I know some people, if you live on the beach or something, this is not the vacuum for you. But other than that, I mean, it's good at pet hair. It's good on dust and everything, but the sand's the problem, and I could see it in my rugs. The rugs are taking a beating and everything, so eventually I'm going to have to look into something else. But other than that, I hope this video helps you out, and if you like it, give me a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. Thanks a lot. Bye.